Welcome to Waves of Awareness, the podcast that is bringing the voices and personalities of people with disabilities to the community.
Listening along to learn more about the daily life of me and my friends, the resources available to us and our families, and how this podcast is challenging job for me and others with disability in this community.
Hey everybody, welcome back. It is season 12 of Waves of Awareness, and we are so excited that you are here with us listening for another round of everything waves and everything that's going good in Middle Tennessee. I've got two special friends here with me today. I've got our legendary Johnny Sunshine as our co-host. How are you, John?
I'm fine. Here I am.
Awesome.
You can't resist me.
No, we wouldn't want to. Never. We also have at the table one of our Williamson County Commissioners, Brian. How are you doing today, Brian?
I'm very well. Thank you for having me.
Good. I'm so glad that you're here. We have a special relationship with Brian, not just with the county aspect, but also a little musical aspect, which we will dive into a little bit later. Mm-hmm. But before we get started, I want to see, John, do you have anything that you want to share with us before we ask Brian all the questions?
Okay. First, I'm going to say, Jesus Christ love you, Jesus Christ love you, Jesus Christ love you, Jesus Christ love you, Jesus Christ love you. They call me Johnny Sunshine. Yeah, I got a little question, Brian. What you going to do with Brews and Grooves this year?
We're going to skip County Commissioner. Let's go right into the music.
Good. I'll be there.
I love it. Let's go.
Well, I know one thing I hope we can do is have you back on stage with us.
Well, we will. If it works on it, yeah, I'll be there.
I believe you played cowbell for us this last year.
Yeah,
yes,
I can.
Yeah.
He saved me from the cowbell.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I remember that now.
Yeah, okay, remember, Brian, you got a good memory.
I do. Well, I remember this. You were one of the best cowbell players we've ever had.
Okay, that's good. I will thank you for that too, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that, Brian. Why do you know that Johnny Sunshine is a good cowbell player?
Well, in addition to being a county commissioner, and you know, it's funny, I used to try to keep this a little under wraps, but I guess that's
secret.
Now.
Okay, we don't have to tell anybody.
I'm in a band. The band is called Poor Lisa, and we can get into why it's named that later if you like. It's a little funny story, but it's a band that is comprised of myself, a good friend of mine named Jeff Ledbetter, who does a lot in the community, Patrick Jackson, who a lot of your listeners may know, Maureen Riley. And we do most all of our performances are for charity, not just in that we don't charge, but we actually kind of have formed a niche, if you will, where we do a lot of performances for charitable events like Waves. We have a ball doing it. Hopefully the crowd enjoys it, and people like Johnny Sunshine enjoy it, and it allows us to connect with the community, connect with people like Waves, and connect with people like Johnny when we bring them up on stage to showcase their talents.
Yeah, well, I'll say your Poor Lisa performed for us in September of 25, and I think that was our 5th year of doing Brews and Grooves, and I will say it was the best year yet, and it was because of the music.
Oh, wow.
So we were super excited to have y'all. We've always had wonderful musical performances at these events, but having a full band just really took it up a notch and really engaged the audience a whole lot more. And so we absolutely loved it, had a blast. And so we're super thankful for y'all being there and very excited for 2026.
Yeah, well, thank you for having us. And we're excited too. And we enjoy it as much as anybody, if maybe even more than the participants in the crowd and the audience.
I don't know. You saw John out there.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and that lady, I don't know who she was. She pretty good gal.
Yeah.
She sang good.
Yeah,
Tell her I said hi, Johnny Sunshine. I'm mad she knows me a little bit.
Absolutely, she would know you. How could she forget? That would be Maureen Riley, and she sings
Why,
for
her name
us.
is Riley?
Yeah.
Maureen Riley.
Maureen Riley.
Mrs. Riley. I call her Mrs. Riley. Okay.
There you go.
That's good. Well, do you want to talk any about how you came with the name Poor Lisa?
Sure. So we decided, the band formed, I think, 2 or 3 years ago. Several of us who were already friends learned that in our past lives, in high school and college, we were all in bands. We didn't even know we all played instruments, and that came up in a conversation. We decided, to relive our youth. And that's what we're doing. I don't know if we're any good or talented, but we're sure having fun reliving our youth. And we were practicing in the beginning once a week. Now we probably practice once a month. But we still practice at the same place, and that's my house.
Okay.
And my wife's name is Lisa. And we were trying to come up with a name for a long time. We were bouncing names around, and one thing that was, one common remark that was made in every practice, usually when my wife was either walking in or probably leaving to get out of the house, someone would say, "Poor Lisa." And of course, we commandeered we used to call it our sitting room. Some people might call it a living room. It's the front room when you enter the house. And we've got an older home. It's got some antiques. And it used to be a fairly charming room to sit in and have family discussions or what have you. Now there's speakers, there's wires, there's drum kits, there's cables everywhere. And so ruining one of her favorite rooms and putting the extra stress and burden of her having to listen to us work through some old songs that we hadn't played since the 80s. The name is apropos. It stuck, and we just decided we're going to call ourselves Poor Lisa.
I love it. It's so fitting because the whole time, like when we were in communication, getting set up with y'all, like in the back of my head, I was like, "Why Poor Lisa? Like,
we get
why
that.
the name?" Yeah. But I can confirm from your commentary, you can confirm very talented, very entertaining, and from the show that you put on, it looks like y'all are having a ton of fun reliving your youth. So,
we do indeed. A lot of times we
makes a lot of
feel it
people
the
jealous.
next day, but we're having a ball. We feel it the next day sometimes because we're not youthful anymore. But in the moment, we enjoy it.
No, I can understand that. As being 42, I frequently say to myself, like, "Oh, can't do that anymore," or shouldn't. So let's dive into what you do for the community outside of musical talents. So, John, did you know that Brian is a county commissioner?
No, county commissioner.
Do you know what a county commissioner does?
What?
I don't either. Let's ask him. Like,
Somebody might need to tell me.
I don't know.
I was hoping you knew, Johnny.
Huh?
I was hoping you knew so you could tell me.
I don't know. I just know it's probably just do paperwork and get people's stuff ready. Something like that.
That pretty much sums it up.
The piano and the singing, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. Singing and being a commissioner.
Wow.
There is a lot of paperwork involved.
Oh, wow.
Particularly for my role now, the last 3 years. So I've been a county commissioner it'll be 16 years this August.
oof. Thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you. It's been a pleasure and an honor to serve this
16
community.
years.
16 years, a long time. The last 3, I've been the chairman, and the chairman does have a lot of paperwork, Johnny. There's a lot of signing I have to do, a lot of reading I have to do, a lot of homework I have to do.
That's almost 20 years.
I know, it is.
Now.
It is. It's a long time. It's caused a lot of gray hairs. I was a brunette when I started.
Don't look in the mirror then. And after that, take some paint and make it blue.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Oh, boy.
I was disheartened when I was told this podcast is also being videoed. So I thought, well, I'm going to be fine as long as it's just audio only. But
You look fabulous today.
You be on TV, looks you get groovy looking. I'm sorry, not that kind. No. Boy.
But I've enjoyed the 16 years on the commission. We've done, I think, a lot of good for the county. And I always say we. There's 24 county commissioners, 2 for every district. They come from different backgrounds. I have always been appreciative of all the different talents and intelligence that comes from the different backgrounds that we have on the commission. We have teachers, we have firefighters, we have lawyers, businessmen, a whole wide variety of backgrounds, and of course they all live in different parts of the county. So it allows us to really take an overarching look at the residents and the businesses of Williamson County and try to focus on them in the best way possible to make this one of the strongest and best counties to work, live, raise a family. this was already a great county long before I got here. I'd like to think that 16 years later, it's even a better place that's inviting to all that want to live here and participate in the community that we've created.
Yeah. I mean, being a member of the community, like, because I live and work and play here, absolutely love it. Love Williamson County. Think it's a fantastic place to be. If I had kids, I'd be excited to raise them here. But what I want to ask is 16 years, that's a good amount of time. What are you most proud of?
You know, that's the hardest question for me. My mind doesn't work that way.
Okay.
I don't, you know, there's certain things you retain and there's certain things you don't. And I
Well, okay, let me rephrase it. When you think back across the 16 years, what excited you the most, and what do you hope that you can work on in the future as well?
Yeah, that's probably a little easier to answer. You know, when they become a commissioner, they have a different mindset as to why they've chosen to run. You know, a lot of times that can be an overarching ideology, but for me, when I first ran, my children were in kindergarten and first grade, I believe, or maybe first grade and just about to start kindergarten. They're now both out of high school. We moved here because of the schools. Moved here because this was a county that was known at the time of having one of the best school districts, not only in the state, but in the Southeast. I was asked by some of my neighbors to participate and get involved, and there was an opening on the county commission at the time. And I thought, if for no other reason but to ensure that while my children are in public schools here, that they continue to blossom, continue to be some of the greatest
How old are they
schools.
now?
They are even better now.
Older?
How old are
Oh,
they?
my kids. They're even better now, too.
Young
how-
a teen?
Well, my daughter just graduated college, and my
already
son,
15
and my
God.
son's a junior at Ole Miss.
Well, I hope it does okay,
And,
your son. Yeah.
They both turned out well, I think, in part because of myself and poor Lisa, my wife, but also in part because of our community, our schools, their neighbors, their friends. And again, it all comes back to a community and a county that I love. I love to serve this county and the community and the people who are in it. And hopefully, in my little way, along with 24 other commissioners, our mayor, and everybody, and the staff and the directors of all our departments, each year we make our county just a little bit better than it was the year before.
And that's all you can ask for.
That's all you can ask
just
for.
Just incremental
Yep,
positive change.
absolutely.
Yeah. So the county works with a lot of different nonprofits, including Waves. We are a beneficiary of the county to help our community. And so what are different ways that the county works with nonprofits?
Well, there's two ways primarily. We do some funding. It's small. It's not large. But we try to give a little bit of money back to our community. We are a community of a lot of great 501c3s, a lot of great charity organizations, not just Waves, but GraceWorks, My Friend's House, Franktown. I believe our list, and I see it every year, is probably around 30, give or take 10 different nonprofits that the county is actively involved with, helping them do their part to make this county an even better place to live. And we do that not only with the funding, which again is small amounts generally, maybe $1,000 a year or something like that. I think the biggest way that we help is in office space, where we can, if we have space that can be utilized for these nonprofits. A lot of times, particularly prior to COVID, when office space was in such high demand here in the county and so very expensive, if we had a spare office, a spare conference room, we would, instead of letting that just sit dark and vacant and collect dust, we would ask one of the charitable foundations here in Williamson County if they could use it. And they would obviously jump at it. That's a big way that we help, not only, again, financially, but with space.
Well, I'll say that Waves has benefited from that in the past. we were originally founded in Fairview, but when we moved our administrative offices to Franklin, I think one of our very first offices was in the county admin complex. Because a couple of years ago, good friend Diane Giddens from the mayor's office let me know
our
that
vice mayor.
we were still receiving mail over at the county.
Oh, really?
And she was like, you might want to come check that. I was like,
And I love that you bring that up, because one of the things we enjoy seeing is those foundations, those charitable organizations graduating from the need of our free space into their own space that they can make their own. And I know Franktown is right now breaking ground on a building where we've essentially donated the land, but they're going to build the building with funds that they've collected over the years from donors. And watching that organization blossom over, I'd say it's been probably close to 10 years, maybe 8 years, has been a joy to see. Watching Waves grow, watching all of these charitable foundations that do such a good job in our community for so many people, watching them grow and prosper has been a real treat and a real blessing.
Nice. So why do you think it's important for nonprofits to be supported in the community in this manner?
Well, Williamson County is a textbook for why it's good and why it works. And when it works, I can sit here as a county commissioner and I appreciate the questions. What are you most proud of? What have you done? What have you accomplished? It takes a community, and 24 commissioners can't do it. Diane Giddens,
she does a lot.
She does a lot, but she can't do it all. Rogers Anderson, our mayor, tremendous mayor. We're
Which
blessed.
we'll have Rogers on, or Mayor Anderson on later in the
very
season
good.
as well. So.
Oh, great. He'll be a blast to have, and a wealth of information. All of those people, and I could name another 100 that are recognizable by name. But I think if they were all sitting here in this room collectively, they would all tell you that it takes another 1,000. And those 1,000 generally come from being motivated by a foundation like Waves, somewhere where they have an interest, a talent, and a treasure to give. So they get involved by those channels. And again, whether it's Waves or Franktown or my friend's house, and again, I could go on, having those outlets for people who are both new to the community and who've lived here their whole life to get involved. It brings everyone together, and of course makes a community much more welcoming and giving services that the county or any government probably couldn't offer as well.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I like it. So it is a new year. So 2026. I know there's a ton of people out there making and probably by the release of this breaking resolutions. But what are you most excited about for the new year? Because 2026 packs a lot. Like when you look down the calendar of events, like what are you most excited about?
Oh, goodness. I always get excited about a new year and the possibilities that it can bring. I'm not a big resolutions guy. Every year I tell myself I'm going to lose weight, but it never happens. I don't know why that is.
I say the same.
You look fine, Brian. You're fine.
No, thank you, Johnny.
You're
Then
fine.
maybe I was successful then this year.
Yeah, you're
Already,
fine. You're
yeah.
fine. Yeah, I think you're overdoing that, I guess.
You're probably right. Let's go eat some ice cream and heck with it.
You better stick around ice cream. Do it in moderation.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
All things in moderation.
Yeah, donuts and all that kind of stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
You're fine.
But, just in general, just health and prosperity for all, just to keep doing what we do well, which is providing, hopefully, services that people appreciate and can be proud of. And just looking forward to another fine year here in Williamson County with 2026.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I'll say for listeners out there that are Williamson County residents, it is an election year, so it's going to be exciting. So make sure if you're not registered to vote yet, get out there and register so that once election time turns around, you'll be able to voice your opinion.
Absolutely.
So because that's important.
Indeed.
That's how Brian and the other 23 commissioners know what to do.
Exactly.
So
we take our marching orders from the public. We are still a government of the people, by the people, and for the people.
That's good to hear.
Absolutely.
For the people, that's right.
Indeed. And if you don't like what your elected officials are doing, you can cast a vote and and change the direction of the community.
That's right. Yeah.
And that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very important.
John, is there anything that you're really excited about in 2026
Well,
for the new year?
Blues and Grooves. I'm
Yeah.
curious. They always say cat killed the curious. Well, they always say Kush Island killed the cat.
Curiosity killed the
Oh,
cat.
yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be waiting for that day to come.
Yeah.
Waiting for
Bring your
bruising.
piano and bring that when she's playing. Bring the other stuff. It'll be all right.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a
I
blast.
forgot what it was last time. I forgot what
That park. What was the name of that park?
Highwoods Park Place.
Yeah.
Highway Park.
That's kind of a best kept secret in
It
Williamson
is,
County.
yeah.
What was the name of it again?
Highwoods Park Place.
Highwoods Park. From time to time, people will ask me, where are some venues? Because they're limited here in Williamson County. And I try to remember that one because I didn't know about it until you guys found it. And
Yeah, if you just tell people go to the Well,
Go to the Well, yeah,
in Franklin.
the coffee shop there, yeah.
Yeah, it's got the coffee shop in it. It just opens up.
yeah, but a great amphitheater and a great sitting area and just, again, just kind of hidden right there in plain sight.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. John, do you have any questions for Brian?
Well,
Anything
boy,
you
not
wanna know
now.
about?
Maybe to get closer, I'll be there with that big thing in the hand. That's right.
With the cowbell.
Cowbell.
Yeah, absolutely.
And she can't put me on that make a movie like that. Yeah, yeah.
You could be in a movie
Yeah.
Yeah.
with the cowbell because we always need more cowbell.
Yeah? Okay, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brian, there will be.
Well, Brian, do you have any questions for John or for myself or about Waves or anything?
Not that I can think of. Just want to thank you guys for what you do in the community and what you do for people like Johnny. And thank you for being here and thank you for having me.
I'm glad. Come again. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you would like to talk about that we didn't cover yet that we can cover?
Not that I can think of other than to just, again, emphasize that this is an election year and I'm not running again this year. I've decided 16 years is enough for me.
That is sad.
Yeah, but there are a lot of good people running, and the main point I want to make is to emphasize what you've already said. There's an old saying, if you don't vote, you can't complain.
That's true.
So
You
That's
can,
another
but
story
you
about
shouldn't.
that.
And so voting is important. Local government still affects really more of your life than the federal or state government does in a lot of ways. So it's important to vote, and this is a big election year in that everybody's up. So almost every office you can think of. The stars have aligned, and this year everyone's up at the same time. So it's going to take some homework for the public to read about each candidate, know what each office does, what they do, what they don't do, and then choose for yourself who do you think most represents you in the direction you'd like to see the community go. And then get out and vote and tell your friends to vote. It is in 2026, that's going to be one of the most important things that our citizenry can do.
I agree. I totally agree. Is there a website or anything that we put together that will compile who all those candidates are, or is it a matter of I'm unfamiliar,
Yeah.
so I don't know. Will that be provided on a county website saying like these are the candidates and these are, I mean, obviously the dates of voting and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
will be posted.
The election commission would probably be the best government source to go to know who's running and what races will be voted on at what time periods during the year and where your location is. So that would be the first place I would point people to. Now, that is not going to tell you about the candidates, but it'll tell you what offices are up, who's running, what district you're in, and what precinct you need to go to and what times and dates to vote. In terms of finding out about the candidates, you bring up a great question. There probably should be one source, and maybe there is an organization out there that does compile everything from school board all the way up to your state representatives and federal government candidates. I'm unaware of one, and so that makes it a little difficult. Newspapers, obviously, are a great source. But in this day and age, you can ask Siri or get on Google.
Yeah. Well, ChatGPT is my best friend.
ChatGPT. Find each candidate's own website.
Yes.
And if they've done their job right, their website should tell you all the major bullet points that they stand on, what they hope to do if elected, what their vision is for the community in the role that they're have put their name in to run for.
Well, I'm sad to hear that you're not running for reelection.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for all the work that you did to get us to today. So thank you for that.
Thank you for that.
And thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
And even though you won't be county commissioner, we're still going to rock out in
Absolutely.
September.
I'm not retiring from the music.
Good.
No, don't
Not just
do it
yet.
right now.
Yeah.
No, but not sure it's on TV.
What's that?
Be nice if it was on TV.
Yeah. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Maybe so all depends
You-
on people know that.
If that day happens, we're going to call upon you. We'll need you. The band needs you.
Get on the TV.
Ooh.
Look, man, this is Johnny Sunshine.
Yeah.
I see
Wouldn't
a
that be
music
cool?
video with poor Lisa
There you
featuring
go.
Johnny Sunshine.
Yeah, there you go. Now
If
you're
MTV
talking.
was still around,
Ooh.
we'd have something going here.
Well,
That would be amazing.
well,
Introduced by Kurt Loder.
Oh, yeah.
keep ways going, bud. Keep going. You're a commissioner.
Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate
Please,
that.
Lord.
You do
Yeah.
the same, brother. Keep
Yeah.
going.
On March 24th, we have a breakfast.
That's
Oh, yeah.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to come have breakfast with us?
I would love that.
Yeah, okay. I say a prayer to the Lord.
try
God,
that.
make him more stronger. And I say to the Lord for that, and it's everything. It's everything. That's what I'm going to do.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
We're just now starting to get our promos out for our March 24th annual fundraising breakfast, and we'd
All
love to
right.
have you come.
I
and,
would love to be
Have
there.
a seat at the table with us.
All right. Not going to turn down breakfast.
No, you better not.
No, this isn't
Not
the
with
one
these
to miss.
resolutions I've made.
Well, yeah.
Well, John said you're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's all I needed to hear.
All right.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Brian. We're so thankful that you're here today.
Thank you.
Thank you, John. Do you want to sign us off?
Yeah. Well, Jesus Christ love you. Jesus Christ love you. Jesus Christ love you. May God go in your peace. And I see you again, Brian, next time you come. You're welcome anytime. This is Waves, Johnny Sunshine, signing off. By the grace. Amen.
All
Amen.
right. Thanks, everybody. That's another episode. We'll see you next week.
Thanks for turning into another episode of Waves of Awareness. We are glad you're here till next time.
Waves of Awareness is a Waves Inc. podcast and made possible thanks to Spread the Positive, the Community Foundation of Middle Tennessee, and Tennessee's Department of Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities. For more information, visit us online at www.wavesinc.com/podcast.